Jeff Hudgens writes, hey, so Guardians has won every box office weekend except the one when TMNT opened. Is GOTG that good, or is there just no competition, or both? Thanks.
You're almost right. Actually, Guardians of the Galaxy was not #1 for its second and third week. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was #1 at the box office during Guardians' second and third week, but then Guardians became #1 again. It's been #1 at the box office now for 4 weeks, which I didn't think would happen. I mean, like I said, I remember somebody asked before Guardians of the Galaxy came out, do you think Guardians of the Galaxy could be #1 at the box office 4 weeks in a row? No, and it wasn't, because it wasn't going to beat out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But man, it's got staying power, because then it climbed back up that ladder after it dropped out of top spot. But you're asking, is it because it's that good, or is it because of lack of competition? And I'm going to tell you, it's a mixture of both. I am actually stunned how no studio seems at all interested in this 3, 4, 5 week window. I think there is box office money to be made. And last weekend, the only film that came out, what was it, The Identical? The Identical, which came in 11th place, making like $1.9 million, right? It came in like 11th. I believe there's box office money to be made. I believe we've just come off a great summer where people had a great time at the movie theater with a lot of great big tentpole films. I believe they're looking to go back to the theater, but they're not giving us a reason to go back to the theater right now. But, you know, despite that, people are going back again and again and again to watch Guardians. It's going to cross the $300 million domestically number. It's going to probably crack $600 million worldwide, which nobody ever would have thought of. So it is a mixture of both lack of competition, and Guardians is just that good. Dennis?
Yeah, it's definitely both. I'm thinking like it's more about like the movies now versus like when they get released. Because, you know, if you read about this past weekend, they're like, oh, this is the lowest box office weekend in like a decade. It's like, well, we just
the last 2 years.
Yeah, and then we came off of August. That was like the biggest box office, you know, for I think of all time.
For August.
And so it's interesting because these people got mad at us because we were like talking about how Captain America is part of the summer movie season. We know it's not really summer, but conceptually. So I think it's more now about when and what type of movies come out at certain times versus the actual like seasons.
Right, I agree. And also, I mean, Guardians has such a repeatability factor. I was at the Salt Lake City convention. So many Groots, so many Star-Lords, so many Gamoras, so many Rocket Raccoons. Everybody loves this movie. At one of my panels, I was just like jokingly said, yeah, it's kind of weird how I didn't really like Guardians. Everybody started booing, just kidding! You know what I mean? Come on, who didn't like that movie? Everyone raised their hand, started yelling and stuff. It's a smash hit with everybody. And it's one of those films that it just blows all of the movies away. And that's why you have it as #1 again, because people are like, man, let's just go see that film again, because it's fun. It's a fun film to go see with your friends in a movie theater, and that's what we need more of. We need more of those repeatable films. Yeah. So that's what's so great about it.
Can you imagine how big the second Guardians is going to be now?
Oh.
It's going to be ridiculous.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.